So it'll be interesting to see. Let's take a look. It looks like the plane finally took off. Plane is going from...
What would you say, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock to 7 o'clock?
I'm not comparing it to a clock. Don't.
Looks like we have a few teams dropping off at Yasnaya. Looks like one team's going to prison. A few people going to Milta. School. Overall, everyone looks pretty spread out so far. I don't know about you, Stev.
I feel like shit. So what do I say? You're gonna throw it over to me? Yeah.
I'm gonna pass my headset over to Joshy Poo, who's gonna jump in for the rest of this round real fast.
Oh,
I'll be back for the next one. I'm gonna make sure everything on the floor is going smooth. I've kind of got the flu. I'm not feeling too good, so I'm gonna let Joshy Poo kind of cast spectate this one, and then depending upon how you guys are feeling, I might jump back in or not. So
okay.
I'm gonna let Joshy Poo handle this one.
For sure.
Then,
alrighty.
Thanks, Steph. Hi, everybody. My name is Josh Poo. I'm here with No Apple Pie for You.
What's going on, Josh?
I've casted a few of these LANs back in the past, but I am more than excited to see what is going to be happening today. But right now, it does look like that Daffy Duck and his team is shooting at Logic, who is running out in the field. They don't have... Logic seems to just be trying to get some loot right now. But lucky for Daffy Duck and Sentry, they do have two little houses to themselves that usually, in my opinion, Nate, those houses do have a good amount of loot.
I do like them. I like these big warehouse types, you know. Usually find pretty decent guns when I'm playing matchmaking, but now with the AR spawns and all the sights up, I think people are going to have a better shot finding a gun, like these smaller warehouses.
Well, right now, it does look like Amir and Striker do know that Steady Knight and his teammate are just right across from each other. Striker does find a Scar L right now with some meds, so now he is a little bit more looted up to take a duel fight. But Mr. Nazine out in the open does get inside the house before he does get shot.
For sure.
So now it looks like Steady Knight just heard the gunshots, hoping that they'll peek through the windows right now. Striker is playing pretty cautiously right now. Amir jumps out the window. Will they aggress or will they leave? And right now they're getting shot at. Amir does get knocked down by Steady. I do not think that was a play, Nate. Why would they leave themselves out in the open?
They are out in the open. I don't agree with that play at all, because now Mister's just going to push the down person, just finish him off.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
Spectator bug going on. And it does look like Steady Might does take out that squad, or those duo. I don't know if you guys can see right now, but military base, untouched. No one's there. And we have Circle going there. I feel like it's going to be pretty crazy. Looks like we have Spyro here. Teammate is down. Going up against Viking and Jerbear over here at these shipping containers. Spyro looks like he's going to take some shots. Jerbear. Oh, and he does get caught out by Viking with the... Oh, Josh, I'm drawing a blank on this gun's name.
It's okay. There's so many guns in PUBG. It's okay, man. And there's so many attachments. It's hard to remember it all. But right now, on the map, everybody is spread apart relatively equally. But right now, we do have Zachary and Big Xandro approaching Jacques and Tastic. We'll see if they will engage later on in the match. But right now, everybody is just looting their own city with a drop right in the river under the bridge. Will anybody get that?
Let's see what's in the drop. Oh, it's right to the right of the bridge. It's the first drop of the game. I don't know if anyone's going to go for it, Josh.
Yeah, usually when I play competitively, for example, our overtime series here at Esports Arena, our corporate league for charity, I usually play pretty safe with our team. Sometimes we will, you know, throw a little little curveball and play pretty aggressive by dropping, you know, Military or Pochinki, just an aggressive city. But usually, I think everybody's gameplay is relatively safe. But right now, we do have 3 duos right here in Rozhawk. We got Mighty Mac with Keppel 2 down, and then 2 others right in the center of Rozhawk. It does look like Mighty Mac and Keppel 2 down will be aggressing. I'm pretty sure they did spot Beef Soup earlier out in the open, and let's see if they'll aggress and see if they'll take some aim duels right now.
Looks like they're trying to flank around the right side. Mason Potato. Beef Soup's wide peeking. He should get down from this. He does get down. Mason Potato taking shots at the other squad, trying to save his teammate out here. Does get inside the house. He is pretty low, and his teammate is down. Looks like they are out of the game.
But right now, as you can see on the map, that Little B and Vinny XD are aggressing. They did hear the gunshots. They do knock down Kettle. And now Mighty Mac is on his own in a 1v2 situation. Will Little B wrap around, or are they just going to play next to each other to get the trade?
Oh, I think he saw him. Oh, he knows exactly where he's at.
Ooh.
Ooh, Little B coming in hot.
Little fun fact, Nate. Little B and Vinny XD were the 2nd place winners for our last LAN here. They actually lost by 1 point.
That's right.
Or maybe actually 2 points.
Was it 2 points? I thought it was like 2 or 1 points. It was super close.
And all they needed was just 1 more kill.
It just goes to show you, like, every kill does matter in this format that we have going on today.
So now on the map, you can see everybody is spread apart. There doesn't seem like there will be any engagements relatively soon. We do have a duo out in the waters. They are getting shot at right now. I wonder if they were trying to go for a drop or something. But I think Foxo is just trying to swim away across the island. He does have a ghillie suit, so that does mean he picked up one of the drops. So now it's Viking and Jarebird just trying to take some long-range shots. And we all know how hard it is to shoot people in the water.
Oh, yeah. If I remember right, there was an 8X, an MK14, and a level 3 vest inside the care package. Looks like we have Pinhead Dan taking shots. Over here at Cozy Sins, knocked him out. See if he's going to try and finish him off. Looks like he isn't going to. He's going to bleed out, though. Dipper Alex, his teammates over there, like, ooh, sorry, man, I can't get you.
But Dipper Alex is in a pretty tight spot, too. He can't even run to his right. He is kind of pinched in a little cubby.
Oh, yeah.
Pinhead Dan doesn't know where he is. I wonder if they should just aggress at this point.
It is like they are shooting at him. Looks like Dipper Alex does get away. I mean, they are playing edge of circle, so he does have to come to them. But I feel like he still has a lot of time, with the circle being really slow for the very first one, you know?
So yeah, right now Dipper Alex is just getting out of here right now, just to play for placements, because he knows that it's too risky to go for the 1v2, and it's just too much of a high risk low reward.
It's like Pinhead Dan's just you know, checking out the building where he last saw him. Doesn't look like he's still in there. Dipper Alex is just gonna run away. Smart play. I like it.
Let's see what else is going on here on the map. We do have EU Camus and EU Vegas approaching Brownie Knight. I wonder if they will get out of their car to loot these houses. Brownie Knight does hear the motorcycle that Camus was on, or the car. Camus does get out. Now Vegas is spotted by Brownie Knight. Does Brownie Knight take the shot? No, he's going to play safe. Smart. Maybe try to go for the flank, or just hopefully they'll run by Brownie Knight and Nate Dogg, and they can just get 2 free kills out in the open.
So it looks like they're just going to be looting this building, playing edge, waiting for the circle. They do have a Jeep here, though. So it looks like with everyone, the circle's now shrinking. Everyone's starting to come in the circle. And we do have a fight going on. Rutso driving away. Fudge is taking shots. Downs Rutso in the car. Looks like he's going to take him out in the middle of the open. We have Clear Love trying to protect his teammate. Taking some shots, put some shots onto Fudge. They're going to use the UAZ as cover. Let's see Zero Love's perspective. does lose his teammate Rutso. I think he's just going to run away now. I don't know if he's going to take the fight still. He has no optics. Does take a shot in the back. Looks like they're just going to stem up. Try and pursue him. Let's see what else we have going on. We have your Dirty Grandpa shooting over at Midi. Midi 28. Looks like they have a buggy as well.
Well, going over back to Brownie Knight where he spotted EU Vegas and Camus, he did finally take some shots. I was watching Brownie Knight for a little bit on my spectator, and he was trying to wait for the perfect timing, hoping that EU, Camus, and Vegas would stop moving because they keep just jumping around inside the building. But now Brownie Knight did take the shot, and both the players do know that they're right across from each other. Nate Dogg does take shots at Camus and does light him up. So now, knowing that EU Vegas and Camus are lit, I wonder if they will aggress or just play safe because they both are in the circle.
I feel like in this position, if I was the EU squad or the duo, I would just try and heal up as much as possible. Try and reposition for a much better advantage.
Because that is true. I mean, they are on the on the edge of the white, but within a minute, it's going to be changed, and we'll see who make the first move.
Looks like your Dirty Grandpa is trying to shoot over here at Midi. Looks like they are... Oh, they do have a jet ski. Josh, have you used the jet skis at all on this map?
Not yet. I have not yet.
They are surprisingly really fast and really fun to use.
Are they hard to drive?
I wouldn't say that. They do like bow a lot, going up on the waves and stuff, you know? But I feel like it's really easy to control. So it looks like Snoop Pupper and your Dirty Grandpa is going to try and take over the hill advantage, see if they can spot them, trying to swim. Maybe it looks like Snoop Pupper's going to come up. Doesn't see where he's at. Sees the jet ski. Hallstar going to peek over, look, spots him. Starts taking shots. Silenced M16 or M4. Midi's going to take some shots. Down Snoop Pupper. That's just going to be your Dirty Grandpa on a 1v2. Both of the other squad, Team 20, really low health. I think if your Dirty Grandpa just throws one nade, you'll be in a prime position. Looks like he's going to go for the flank on the right. You should see them.
So Hallstar and Midi are at 75 right now. Dirty Grandpa's at full 100, but Dirty Grandpa is going for the pickup on Snoop. He does get pinned down, and there he goes. Midi and Hallstar do peak at the same time. They do get the trade, and it looks like Grandpa is going back to the lobby.
Yep, Midi's going to pick up his teammate, loot up their bodies. We'll call it that. It's 2 kills for their squad. They do have to move soon, though. Blue is coming in on them. I mean, they have kind of a ways to go. I don't know if they have a vehicle. I mean, they do have that jet ski out in the water if they wanted to take it. So we have Dipper Alex taking shots way out there.
So it looks like Vinny D does land a few shots on No Fudge and his teammate driving in the Dacia. He does knock down No Fudge, and Little B does blow up the car, and there goes Kara. They are on a mountain. They're on a hill. They do have good positioning to spot everything. They now are shooting at a duo in the water, Anemia and his teammate Hash. Are they trying to swim away? And it looks like they are just keeping their heads underwater, hopefully just to get to the boat and they could drive around. But now they are getting shot by Proxy and Big D. Vinny takes a few shots, does tag up Proxy, and now they're in the blue. So at this point, they do need to make their way into the white. Big D does get knocked down by Little B, and Vinny does finish off Proxy, and that's another duo that they just took out. So now Vinny is holding on top of the cliff, waiting for them to get into the boat. He is expecting them to get in there and just drive away.
Watching the boat.
Just hoping that once they get in, he could get a free headshot. But now Vinny and Little B are in the blue. They do need to get out. They do have enough meds to tank the blue for a little bit, as well as the other duo in the water. But it does look like Vinny and Lil B will have positioning because the duo in the water needs to get out unless they're just going to swim their way all the way to military base.
Oh, for sure. I think that would be the smartest play because then you are letting other people fight while you're getting a better placing position, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, whenever you're stuck in the water, sometimes you just have to commit to the swim. Just get up, breathe a little bit, go back down.
Looks like we have Sentry here spotting out Pandemic. See if he's going to take some shots. Oh, he does take him out. It's 2 duo squads. Just died out right here. All these dead bodies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sentry and Daffy Duck do come out on top in that engagement. Looks like we have Vinny D.
Yeah, earlier Little B was very tagged up and trying to swim into the water, but the blue was just chunking him while he was swimming. So Vinny just took the boat and he just played for himself at the point because they just need the placement. So now Hashwald and Emiya are getting out of the water, and they are relatively safe to just make their way into the white now.
See, Vinny does look like he is by himself. Little B did get taken out in the engagement prior to that up on the hill. And we have Circle moving in now. And we have a Novo Circle. Oh.
So everybody seems to be making their way into Novo relatively early instead of waiting for the blue. Actually, the blue is coming in.
So we have Pinhead Dan here coming out this drop. Let's see if they got inside of it yet. No. We have an and a med kit. Josh, I have a question for you. What's your take on the the AWM?
Honestly, Nate, I'm not a very good sniper. So I have used the a few times.
Okay.
And I'm really confident when I have it, but I'm not confident after I take my first shot. So I always just drop it to my teammate right away. I'm okay with the Kar 98. That gun's pretty fun to use, but the something about it.
So we have Vinny D patrolling out here in the water. We got Fox swimming in a ghillie suit. I don't think the ghillie suit protects you or camouflages you in the water, Josh.
Hey, you never know.
Looks like Vinny's just going to come out way out in the open and just play for a better placement.
Yeah, so right now we do have Ducky, Hashwald, and Tastic, as well as Cameron, all making their way into the blue now. Right now it should be kind of chunking their health, so they are rushing to get inside to white and get into Novo. But you can see that we got 2 teams on the outskirts in the water just trying to play for placements. And now it looks like EU Vegas is taking shots at Nerner, and he does take him down. And now Fog is probably going to try to bring him up. He does spot Fog running over towards Nerner, and he takes a shot. Fog is less than half at this point. He's telling his teammate to come into the house so he could bring him up. But now EU Vegas and Camus are going to aggress. They want to get that kill. They want to pick up that loot.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So it looks like Fog did leave Nerner by himself. He's like, hey, I'm going to play by myself, play for placement as well. So Nerner is just trying to give info at this point. Fog is hiding in a crate. And there goes Nerner. So now we'll see what EU Camus and EU Vegas do. Looks like they're just going to hide in the house for now, but they aren't in the white, so they just have to move a little bit. So they can still play time for a while. With Fog in the crate, I wonder if Fog will be able to take down one or even both with a flank.
Depends on how he plays it. I feel like he should play more stealthily. You know, see if he can get them from behind where they're trying to run into the white. Play like a little cheeky angle, you could say.
But yeah, it looks like 3 duos did just occupy their own building inside of Novo. Viking and Jerbear are playing outside of their building. Maybe they don't want to get pinched inside their inside their house and get naded.
So we have a fight going on under the bridge. Let's see if I can pull it back up. We have Jax and Pinhead Dan and Cameron. Jax is taking shots over at Cameron, who just did cross over to that boat, so he's going to use it as cover. But the blue is coming in. Albeit pretty slow, but it is coming in, and they do have to move.
That was a pretty good play by Jacques. Jax to take the shots at Cameron because he lit him up, and now Cameron has to stay and heal while both of them do need to make their way in the blue. So it gives him the chance to just, you know, reposition himself and just make his way in.
Yes.
So Pinhead Dan left Cameron as well. He's like, I'm not trying to get chunked right now by the blue. Everybody is sprinting into the white at this point. It does look like Pinhead Dan will be able to spot Jaquez once he gets over this ledge. But most likely it would not be the play to take the shots and give away his position and be open. It looks like Zan the Legend as well with his teammate Umbreon are across the street right now, and they're inside the white. And Jaquez is in the white now as well.
Oh, they
but
just spotted him.
Yeah, so Umbreon does take out Jaquez, and I'm sure Pinhead Dan did hear the shots as well as Cameron. Zan the Legend and Umbreon right now making their way across the street. I think they did spot Pinhead Dan and Cameron.
I think Pinhead Dan just spotted Zan. I think he knows where they're at. I know they heard shots from that direction.
So now they're aggressing. Zan the Legend will be able to spot Pinhead Dan as soon as he turns the corner. It does look like Zan the Legend will get a flank. He is looking the wrong way. Look at the timing. And he sees both of them right now. He takes a shot. Pinhead Dan does knock down Zan the Legend. And now it is up to Umbreon to take out the team or bring up Zan right now. So Cameron and Pinhead Dan are playing safe behind the trailers. Pinhead Dan does heal up. Will they aggress? We don't know, but looks like Umbreon is taking shots at the feet.
Looks like we have another fight coming on with Raptor 22 against the EU squad. EU Camus. Brought down to about 60% health. He knows they're in the building. He knows they're in the building. Oh.
So now, no, it looks like Umbreon is hiding in the grass. Pinhead Dan does run by. He gets knocked down. So now it's up to Cameron. And Umbreon does take out both. They did not spawn Umbreon hiding in the grass. And now that is just a ton of loot for Umbreon. But he did lose his teammate, Zan the Legend, which is fine. He did get the 2-piece. And he is in the white and relatively close. So
looks like we have Camus shooting at Ninja. My Ninja driving in the Dacia up on the hill. My Ninja is solo. He gets out of the car. I don't agree with that play.
Maybe the car is pretty tagged up, so now he's just trying to hide. But right now you can see that Midi and Hallstar are hiding in a building right next to Jarehead and Viking inside. I think Viking does know that there is a duo in the house. Jarebird did take out
Camus.
A solo.
We have Raptor taking shots at the EU squad. Did take out one of them. EU Vegas does trade it out. Now he's wondering, where's that guy that was in the car? Where's that guy that was in the Dacia? Just spamming shots now into the smoke up there. Looks like Hollow does pick up his teammate Raptor. Does spot out EU Vegas. I don't know if he's going to take shots. I think he's going to hold off. It looks like we have Jarebear just getting taken out by Promethean as they make their way into the white. So it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 duos left. DASAF coming in off flank on team 7. Looks like we have Daffy Duck and Sentry. I don't know if they're going to spot them, though.
The thing is that he does know that Vinny D is right down the hill because I think he threw a nade to blow up the shack that Vinny was hiding behind. But I don't think he knows that Daffy Duck and Sentry are just proning on top of the hill.
I don't think so. Wow, what a complete change in the circle. That just helps out Unique Raptor. Looks like Sentry is going to be taking shots at Vinny. Vinny is down to about 20%. Does get taken out by Ninja. Looks like they do spot out Ninja on the other side of the ridge. Is taking shots. Does tag him once with the AK. Looks like he's getting shot out by Team 25 on the flank.
So now Sentry does spot Prime hiding behind the tree. Honestly, in my opinion, that looked like it landed when he was using the SKS with the 4 times. But at this point, Sentry is trying to go for the Kobe. Will it land? Prime is prone right now and not in a good place. If he gets knocked out from behind the tree, does he? No, it landed right in front of the tree. but he does have another nade. Sentry is cocking it back, throws it. And then Prime is still proning. He's so patient. Will he spot Sentry?
I don't think he knows. Oh, he does now.
No.
He sees him. Does take him out.
That was a good play. That was a good aggression by Sentry. But it now does look like that Dasaf is flanking. He did hear all the gunshots. He does 100% spot Sentry. Sentry does knock down Raptor. And now Unique the follow. Unique the hollow. We'll see if he does try to avenge his teammate.
He's in a 1v2 situation right now. This is very, very tough.
But right now, it is just 3 solos and 1 duo. So Daffy Duck and Sentry are the favorite to win this right now. But they are separating, and now Daffy Duck is in the blue. EU Vegas is running on top of the hill, and then Dasaf is across the street.
Sentry did spot out EU Vegas over on the edge of the hill, or in the middle of the hill.
Unique the Hollow is aggressing up the hill. He will meet up with Daffy Duck and Sentry, who is proning.
I don't think he knows. I don't think he knows where they're at.
I wonder if they will hear his footsteps coming up. Does he spot Daffy Duck?
He
spots Daffy. He takes the shots, knocks down Daffy, and now Sentry turns around. Can he bring his teammate? Okay, so Sentry does finish off Unique the Hollow, and now it is just a 1v1 situation with EU Vegas. Yeah, EU Vegas in the white. Now it's just on Dasif and EU Vegas to just win this out. Who will win the 1v1? EU Vegas is in the white, so he is just looking around his horizon, hoping that he can spot Dasif, jumping around, hoping Dasif will reveal his position, but Dasif is swinging wide around the blue.
I do like this play by Dasif. Doesn't expect, I bet you that EU Vegas does not expect him to come from behind now. Because he was watching that, the bottom side of the hill the whole time. Looks like he does spot him. And it looks like EU Vegas does take him out.
And looking pretty on number 1 is EU Vegas with 8 kills, as well as Dasif on second place with 4 kills, and his teammate Ducky with 1. But
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, if you look down at number 6, Vinny D and Lil B have 7 kills, and that's a good amount of points.
14 points, 2 points per kill.
So Nate, what did you think about this